What's up, guys? It's Frostbite711, and today we are back with Dragon Age Veilguard. Last we left off, I'm pretty sure we went to a Wise House. Let me take a look. I can't remember what I did last time. Okay, yeah, we got back from Wise House. I don't know why I got a notification about completing Veilguard quests, because I haven't gotten far enough to complete a Veilguard. Interesting game.
Oh, hi, Brooke. Can I ask you a question? Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're several lines ahead of me here. Let's start with me saying, hi, Valara.
Right. Okay. It's just, the elf thing. We're fighting our gods. Our gods. It feels a little surreal, and I know surreal.
Not like we had much of a choice.
Yeah.
So what was your question?
I'm worried about our people. Or more like how other people see us. Maybe people don't trust us. Maybe they shouldn't.
Yeah, she's like, they're not my gods. I don't follow the Dalish culture.
They, not we, but they, did some bad things. But it was thousands of years ago. Since then, we've been on the back foot, fighting for our survival. The elven gods aren't who we are. Not anymore.
That feels too easy. Like we're not taking responsibility. And I don't know, I feel guilty. Anytime I think about it, really.
So who's that helping?
Who's what helping?
Feeling guilty?
Well, no one, I guess, but then what should I do?
Why do I feel like she would flirt with her? You know what? Screw it.
I don't know. But you're kind and compassionate, and that matters. It makes a difference.
Brooke, that means a lot. Thank you. But is it really that easy? Does kindness make up for it? What our people did, I mean?
The Evan-Uris did those things, and they did them to our people.
Yeah. It's hard. All of it's hard. But I feel better. A little bit, anyways. Thanks for talking to me and listening to me.
Glad it helped. Now how about we get back to it?
Sure thing. See you later, Rook.
Lucanus? Are you in here brooding?
I'm fine.
That's not a no.
I had her. She should have never gotten away from me. This was our contract, Rook. I don't fail my contracts.
Forget about Gillenane.
That's why I'm here.
I know, but I'm just happy you didn't get killed out there.
You shouldn't go easy on me. Mistakes get people killed.
You're an assassin. So do successes.
I thought I still had this. Whatever else I am, I'm a professional. After the ossuary, I thought at least I could still take out a target. I need to work.
Gillenane was a giant face in the clouds, Lucanus. I asked you to stab a cloud.
And I missed the damn cloud.
My point is, that was impossible, and you still almost did it. That's not small.
I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight.
Whatever you need to do.
Have you been to talk to the others? Davrin, especially. I think everyone might have things to deal with now. I should check in with the crows. Whatever the word is, I'll let you know. There's nothing like work to focus the mind.
I got kicked out of the dining hall again. It's like, oh, you're in the dining hall? Nope. Well, you're gonna get kicked out again. Hey, Devrin.
Davrin, about Weishaupt. Just wanted to make sure you're okay after...
I wouldn't say that, no. That's Renaud. Malmont. Anya. We used to argue. Who'd be the one to take an archdemon down? Who'd die so that others could live? Not sure any of us believed it'd actually happen.
When the moment came, you did the Wardens proud.
Did I? Because I'm still here. They're not.
This whole mess is my battle more than anyone else's. I should have died before they did.
Can't help but wonder. Maybe a warden who survives an archdemon is no warden at all.
It's in your blood. Our blood. No escaping it.
But we just did.
Who knows what happened? Maybe the gods changed things and the old rules don't apply. Why is being alive a problem?
Because I didn't expect to be here. Grey Wardens have an expiration. It pushed me.
There's more fight to go.
And if we manage to pull that off?
You'll do what you do best. Hunt monsters.
Plenty of people can do that. I'm talking purpose. I feel like a blade sharpened all these years to confront the worst darkness in the world. And my blade struck true at Weishaupt. What now?
Well, you'll raise Asan to create a world where the light outshines the darkness.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you. That will require a lot more gingerwort truffles.
So I have to take a pause here for a moment. I find it really interesting because the fact that she's the daughter of a hero, the daughter of the hero of Ferelden, and in her world state, I would have done the dark ritual. I have to replay it through this world state. But I would have done the dark ritual, and so her mom would have survived the archdemon. So she understands what it's like to, survive the archdemon and still live. But, so while he's having his whole, rant, she's like, life still continues if you survive it. After all, she wouldn't be here if her mom hadn't done the dark ritual.
It'll work out. Someone like you, a slayer of archdemons.
Oh yeah? Keep going.
Oh, heroic Grey Warden.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
And, admirer of all things Rook.
Now that you mention it, yeah. And you too. I always admire the prince.
I don't think you're ever shaking him loose.
I can live with that.
While you sort that out, maybe you and Lucanus can try to bury the hatchet?
Yeah.
He had a rough time of it too.
I know. That was an incredible shot he took at Gillenade.
Then tell him that. Because fighting each other won't help us defeat the gods.
But we've got help. The Wardens, Shadow Dragons, Crows, Veil Jumpers. We're all in this together.
We are. But they've all got their own problems. If we want their help, we have to help them first.
Is that a plan I hear forming?
I think it could be. Thanks, Davrin.
Creek. The wood goes creak. We'll go here and we'll go. Yeah, I'm just gonna be flirting with everyone in this playthrough now that I think about it, because she would.
Nev, that coffee in the kitchen, you made it?
Keen eye.
Did you boil it? If so, why?
I'm not picky. I got a cup and it does the job. That's all I ask.
I don't know where to go with this.
You said. Yeah, this one.
I think your coffee hurt his feelings.
Apologies to you and the beans.
That could only hurt me if I drank it.
So what's the coffee for?
What isn't it for? The Venator used the dragon attack for a power grab. Now they treat Docktown like their personal playground. I've heard more cries for help than I can count. And now the Threads have reached out.
The Minrathus crime syndicate.
Smuggling, extortion, protection rackets. The Threads do it all. They stay out of slavery and they hate Venatori. Enough to keep picking fights. My contact in the Threads, Alec, wants to talk. He doesn't reach out for nothing.
So we share a common enemy with a crime syndicate. Could be useful.
Well, I'm glad Docktown's interesting when it's useful.
It needs our help either way.
True enough.
If you need more coffee, I'll make it.
Well now, is that sweet or trying to save me from myself?
Let's call it both.
Okay, talk to Harding.
Hey, Harding?
Oh, Rook, hi. Is there something you need?
You're upset.
But I'm not...
You've been sitting in here, by yourself. It's Solas's memory, isn't it?
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And when the Titans didn't like that, they just took their spirits. Should I be angry or sad? Why aren't I angrier? It's a lot to handle.
I feel like this is the wrong time for a conversation, for this conversation. Because we just got back from Weishaupt. Everyone else is, concerned about Weishaupt. And she's like, I'm angry about the Titans. Grrr. Ma'am, I understand you're angry, but isn't there other things? Like, why are you bringing this up now, ma'am? Excuse me?
I won't try to tell a small, probably
random person has
angry
messaged me.
Titan how she feels. She can feel however she wants.
Thanks.
Who is
You're
this
the
person?
best. It's strange. I don't hate Solas for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge. We have to stop him. Too much is at stake. We all know that. The Inquisitor, you. I know it's not about the past. It's about the future. But I just want to talk. As equals. I wonder if he's even capable. Solus was always distant. Guess it's hard to react when a magic rock's talking at you. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I'll be alright.
I know. You're Lace Harding, Child of Titans. You can handle anything.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, this is a new person in the server. I'm going to ignore their request because I don't know them. I'm trying to figure out, like, how do they know me? They literally hopped into the server. It was on Discord. I'm one of those people, like, if some random person who I don't know starts contacting me and, like, I don't know, on Discord or something, or some social media, I'm usually like, and I don't respond unless, of course, I know them. Oops. Okay.
Hey, am I interrupting?
Done in a sec. Morning ritual. The Darsam.
Those are the ropes people who follow the Qun wear?
We bind ourselves to remember who we are. Tie down the stuff that's too dangerous to leave loose. My mother made me do it every morning before breakfast. I had big fingers. Used to take me forever. Avatash. Shokatoebra. Only a beast is confounded by knots. A girl masters herself and the Darsam.
You know, think about, I don't know if Zara would flirt with him. And she definitely wouldn't flirt with Harding because Harding's like a sister to her. I think she likes Tasha and like a friend, but I don't think she thinks of Tasha in any romantic sense.
You do a pretty good impression of your mother.
What? I don't sound anything like my mother.
Okay.
Rook, Tosh, glad I caught you both. The Grey Wardens found a cave that one of the Blighted Dragons uses as its lair.
Where?
In the Husberg wetlands. There's no sign of the dragon itself, though.
I should check it out. We need to know how different the Blighted Dragons really are. They might turn into something like Gillenane's Archdemon did. If there's a clue, I have to be ready.
Like, half the companions didn't have anything to say, or what they had to say had nothing to do with what, we just got out of, which is kind of weird. I remember in Inquisition, after, like, a main story quest, all of your companions would have some sort of something to say. Like, you could go up to them and they'd all have something to say. Oh. Dragon Age 2 didn't have that, but that's because the characters were all just kind of spread out everywhere. And they weren't, like, forced in close proximity to each other like they are in Origins or Inquisition or this game. In Origins, They would have some conversations to say, but usually you had to kind of bring up the subject if they hadn't come with you on during the mission.
The fall of Weishaupt reverberated across the Fade, as did the fall of an archdemon. But unless I am mistaken, both Elganan and Gillenane yet stand.
We took down Gillenane's archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
I watched a lot of Wardens die while Gillenane didn't. How do you think I'm doing?
You saw the Venatori seize control of Minrathous. What makes Weishaupt harder to bear?
This.
It adds up. Demeda's crossing, the attacks on Minrathous and Treviso. Every time it's been worse. More terrible magic, more good people killed. And it's only going to get worse until I find a way to stop them.
Rook. I led a rebellion against Elganan for 100 of your lifetimes. I have been where you now stand. Do you know how many times I had to order my rebels to retreat when we were outmatched in raw power? You rendered Gillenane mortal and escaped with your lives. The sting of wishing you had done more will push you to improve. But Weishaupt was a victory, and your team will see your passion, even if you must conceal the extent of your own pain. How are your companions, after what happened?
What happened at Weishaupt left a lot of them rattled.
That is to be expected. They faced Gillenane in the flesh, properly focused. Their fear will spur them to fight harder, to be ready next time. You cannot stand against Elganan and Gillenane with logic. Those motivated by greed or self-interest will change alliances, but those who serve you with passion and loyalty will follow wherever you lead, even to their deaths if necessary.
I knew I might have to make a call like that when Varric put me in charge.
A good leader never makes such a decision lightly. But when the time comes, it is better to be prepared. And perhaps it will not come to that. The stronger your team, the more chances you will have to avoid such a decision.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any suggestions on our next move against the gods?
If you oppose Elganan and Gillenane's minions, you will get your opportunity.
You think one of the Antam or Venatori commanders will help us find the gods?
Possibly. But more importantly, you will aggravate them. You rendered Gillenane mortal at Weishaupt. It is an embarrassment, an insult. Neither she nor Elganan can ignore. If you continue to disrupt their plans, you will not need to track them down. They will come to you.
You think I can goad the gods into making a mistake?
I have absolute faith in your ability to aggravate enemies who should know better than to underestimate you. One final warning. You have survived a confrontation with Gillenane, which few still live to claim. But her power pales in comparison to Elganan's. If he takes the field himself, remember, in a fight such as ours, escaping to fight another day is a victory.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about the fact that in this world state, the Inquisitor is her mother's cousin. So her she's the second cousin to the Inquisitor. So like she knows still that she's met him briefly when she was like 10 years old. he doesn't. He most likely does remember her, but she was different, like little different back then. So there was enough of a age difference from her and personality difference from her childhood to now. It's like, and then like I find it so funny because like in that dialogue that was just had, like he complimented her being annoying, and she's just like, yes. People who saying like people underestimate you. And she's like, yeah, tends to happen. Although they probably shouldn't, because the fact that considering her mom is the hero of Ferelden, her cousin is the Inquisitor, people shouldn't underestimate her.
This monster, the Gloom Howler, have you ever seen its like?
Never. No warden I've talked to has either. It's definitely blighted, but not darkspawn. Smart. Something special. Normally I'd relish on it like this. Now...
You'll find us on siblings. I'm certain.
So am I.
Anyway, what was I talking about? I have missives? Oh, was it one? It was one of the ones. Let's go missives. It was one of the ones from this one was in. Rook, the fall of White's help was felt in every corner of Thedas. For millennia, the Grey Wardens have guarded against the evils of the Blight, keeping Darkspawn in check and the deep roads as clear as possible. Their absence was felt keenly when the first Warden called them back to Weishaupt, and now that absence may well be permanent. Already I hear reports of Orzammar under siege, the Darkspawn advancing to its very gates, erasing all the gains that Wardens and dwarves had made together. Indeed, the spread of Blight seems impossible to contain, and slowly we lose ground to the east and south. Wherever Darkspawn once had a presence, it is as though a seed had lain dormant until now. Much of Denerim has been consumed, and what remains is kept free of Darkspawn only through the most vigilant efforts of those who still brave the streets. But not all is darkness and despair. When I returned south after speaking with you, I sent envoys to both the Chastened and the Avar. They and the leaders of Ferelden have agreed to an alliance, at least until this present threat passes. The Blight in the south has thus been largely kept at bay. I doubt the state of affairs can continue indefinitely, but for now we find ourselves in a stalemate. And when you fight the gods, sometimes that's the most you can ask for. Yours, the Inquisitor. So, again, I feel like... So, one thing when it comes to what's going on in the south, it seems like everything is what would happen in a default world state, where the world is horrible and nothing is like... Basically, all the worst decisions were made and not everything was done to completion. So that's why it's all bad. But again, I'll have to headcanon, like, that things aren't... Obviously, they're going to be, it's a shitstorm. But, like, it's not going to be as bad in my personal headcanons, because the fact that, well... Sorry, I keep yawning. Jeez Louise. Because in my personal headcanons, some of them, they have the hero of Ferelden is still around. Or maybe they're no longer in the calling, but they're still a warrior or a fighter or whatever, so they can still help. They may not be able to sense the Darkspawn, And then don't forget all the Wardens who the Warden Commander from, the Awakening DLC recruited. All of them should have been, I would assume, a lot of them have more allegiance to Ferelden than they do to Weishaupt. So, if they survived Awakening, and survived the Siege of Adamant Fortress, they should still be around. Don't forget, based on your world state of your Inquisitor, if Tom Rainier has become a Warden, he would most likely still be helping out with the Darkspawn in the south. I highly doubt that a Grey Warden, Tom Rainier, would sit back and go to Weishaupt, considering he, was part of the Inquisition, and he saw what happened with siege. He saw what happened with the siege of Adamant Fortress and all of that, so he would, be more cautious against that kind of thing. Oh, I should level up. There is nothing here. Oh, I thought someone was calling me. I heard a buzzing sound. There's been someone outside or something. Let's get all the quests before we go. Okay, Balara and Lucanus have a quest.
Oh, Rook. Sorry, hello.
Everything okay?
I don't know. I don't think so. Yanarl is missing. And others, Strife told me.
What kind of missing?
They went back to where I met you. Where we found the archive. Just in case. It's been a week. No one's heard from them. And it's my fault.
It's not your fault, Balara.
Please, I need to blame someone, even if it's me.
Blame doesn't matter. Finding them does.
You're right. Of course you are. Let's start looking where we met earlier. Where the Veil Jumpers would have gone in. Might be another anomaly, or more demons. Well, let's just be ready.
Ready for what?
For anything.
This place even smells wrong.
This is ominous.
Biago found something.
Something bad, I take it?
Venatori and Treviso. Like I thought. One of them might know where Zara is. Biago has crows watching them. We find them. We find Zara.
Everything she did to you. We'll make her pay, Lucanus. Side by side.
We just have to get this done. I'm not losing anyone else. We only get one shot at this. We go when you're ready.
I feel like I have all of the companion ones quests that I just got. His and Nev's seem like decently the most urgent. I just got turned around a little bit. You just chilling? Is this okay? That's nothing new there. Okay.
The voices again.
Delays. So much more could be accomplished from the Ventheneros. Solus raised that beacon in mockery of my own tower of learning. The disrespect.
Do not dwell upon it, Ergonon. The lighthouse is but one wonder we shall reclaim.
It will be remade, and all traces of Fen'Harel erased from its walls.
I'm annoyed because I'm feeling kind of sleepy, and I've only been streaming for like 40 minutes. It's just like, why?
It must haunt you, Davrin, knowing the blight inside you will be your end someday.
Spite could be yours.
Could be. But as a Grey Warden, it will be.
How do you know so much about wardens?
We've done business.
They hired you?
There was a contract.
Were they the mark?
It's complicated. Another time.
Sir, are you talking about the House Aranai? Aranai? Lucanus, get your ass over here. I need to talk to you. Are you talking about the contract my father had to kill my mother? Are you? Are you, sir? Because that didn't work out. Well, I mean, it worked out for him, but it didn't work out for the person who made the contract. He's dead now. Dead and gone by 20 years. My mother made sure of it. Yeah, because Tayrin would not have let him live. She is very vengeful, and she doesn't really. She has a hard time with humans, because she grew up. She was a city elf. So she was abused by like humans and stuff for most of her life. So yeah, she does not like humans or shemlins, as she calls them. She got better at them. Like she started to not hate them as much after traveling with Alistair and Morgan and Liliana and Wynn, but she still is very like upset with them.
There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
Like she is still not the biggest fan of humans.
An art merchant has information on the Antam?
Mistress Trela would not waste her time. Visit her gallery and ask her what the Antam are up to.
I promise he's not sending you just for some exposure to Antivan art.
There are worse ways to spend an evening.
June Crow's meetings by coincidence? No.
A journal about seeing Venatorian Crow meeting spots.
Useful to know.
Let's dig around some more.
I still find it funny how my character is running around like in crow gear, and yet she's not even a crow. She's just like, ah, yes, I will take my father's people's outfits and just yoink, mine now. It belongs to me.
What was that Warden business you were talking about, Lucanus?
Not all of your order meets their end so nobly.
What does that mean?
Some would rather leave before the blight takes them. The crows oblige.
Wait, you're saying they hire you too?
They're both the client and the mark.
What?
They make a choice. We oblige them.
I don't want to know anymore.
Huh. That is not my father. But...
The Anta make demands, friends, but so do the crows.
Let our guests enjoy our hospitality.
A house of champs, perhaps. A fine restaurant, an inn.
There will always be a crow to show the Antam our cherished customs.
I'm surprised people are doing normal business during an occupation. Feels crowded like a city always does.
The Hamantam as if serving them drinks.
The fifth Talon said someone was coming. That you? The demon of Virantia? I thought you were dead.
I get that a lot.
We found a group of Venatori hiding out in the market. Not far from Cafe Pietra.
I knew it. I told Ilario they were still here.
Let's see if they know where we can find Zara Renata.
You crows have no idea the burden you place on this city and its officials.
You don't get to tell a crow how to serve. We save a dozen lives for each that we take.
The Antam could kill thousands because of your theatrics.
I feel like she's got like out of all the stories that her father has told. So one thing I like to think about is the fact that perhaps because of what has happened with the
It's locked.
So we don't go through the door.
because of what Zevran did with the crows, I like to headcanon in all of my playthroughs that Zevran survived, which is like all of them. That he... I literally cannot see my screen. I'm going to turn my lamp off. There we go. And then... I don't know how to turn the light down on my computer, but I can actually see the screen now. But I like to head. I think I was saying I like to headcanon that Zevran, after he just kind of went and like killed a lot of the crows. They changed some of their ways, not all of them, of course, but like enough that some of the things that you see that he talked about aren't as common now with the current day crows.
Get moving, you layabouts. Don't keep Aquila waiting. He'll be a miserable pain in the ass all day.
The Imperium demands we attack! The assault continues!
Snipers!
More blood for the gods!
Ow!
End it now! These Venatori put roaches to shame.
Once they're in, they're in.
Look around. We need to know where they came from.
Which just wants an update from Caliban, who was sent to get his report. Find them at once.
This won't help us.
Julius, the escort has been sent as ordered. The mistress's new pet will arrive safely at her state in Trevinter before tomorrow. Everyone is to keep the rooftops as much as possible. The Anton presence is a complication to the mistress's plan, and for Lucicon's sake, avoid the bloody crows. We're not to show our hand.
This won't get us anywhere.
Oh, I'd never noticed this before. How many times have I played this game? Julius, I am placing you in charge of this. Move everything to the bank. It will be taken to Virantium, and from there. And see that there are no more misplaced valuables. The mistress is not understanding. Do not disappoint me. You know how highly Zara favors me. I should certainly be annoyed if I had to replace you with someone more suitable. Aquila.
Here. Now this could lead us somewhere. One step closer to the target.
Aquila, huh? And he's Zara's toady. Let's go meet Zara's trusted little toady at the bank.
Let's see.
What are Venatori doing so far from Tevinter?
To the Venatori, all of Thedas is former Tevinter, just waiting to return to the Empire.
This is Christ the King. Scarred and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, to bathe the Son of Man.
What's this?
He knows you?
He's from Zara.
Now's your chance. We need to close in.
This isn't necessary. Don't you can strike a blow.
No deals. Follow him. He can lead us to Zara.
Finish them, Rook.
Too late.
We're clear. Following me. You'll regret leaving your legal cells, Demon. Coming in range!
I just wasted all of it.
Finish them off!
Check the body.
His pockets are stuffed with jewelry from the Chantry.
Venatori and a Chantry. Let's see if we can catch them there.
That's a weird angle. See, Treviso's such a pretty city. Like, oh. I'm trying, so... It kind of reminds me of, I think it's, I've never been, because I've only like gone around in the United States, but, is it Venice? Italy? Where they have canals and they ride through the canals through the city. I know in the game Sly 3, the first map you start off on has canals. I'll have to replay that game to get the exact thing. I'm gonna turn my light back on now because it's... Let's see here. Let's bring Balara. Because then we have a mix. And so I can help get her bond, increase her bond. I've never brought Balara to this quest before too, so that'll be fun.
Are you sure you're ready for this? Facing Zara, I mean.
I lost a year of my life to that Venatori witch. I owe her for that.
I don't think I ever got this part. I've done this mission 3 times already, and I've never caught that scene. I never got that, Oh, I've done this four times. Not once have I noticed that other chest.
There you are. What took you so long? Did you stop for coffee again?
Ilario? What are you doing here?
I'm coming with you, cousin. No arguments.
This is my job.
This is Crow business.
How did you even know we'd be here?
Rook, always a pleasure. Touring the city with my cousin? You must allow me to show you the sights.
Lucanus told you not to come.
This isn't your type of job, cousin. There's no one you can charm into dropping their guard. Only fanatics. All you can do is get yourself killed.
You think I'm not good enough?
Are you?
Fine. Have it your way, cousin. You know best.
Let's go, Rook. Zara is waiting.
Go on then. Don't keep Zara waiting.
I was just thinking about the fight in Act 2, or in Act 3. No, not Act. It's still Act 2, but like late Act 2, where you had to fight him. And like, as a Rook, as a Antivan Crow Rook, if you get hit, you get called out by Viago and Taya. But like, when I played it, at least the first time, I defeated him in like, literally a minute. So I didn't get any fun dialogue, and I'm sad about that.